a playlet written especially for you. It's called The Wedding Night, and the cast includes 4 of your favorite film favorites. Edgar Slowburn Kennedy as the Justice of the Peace, Miss Patsy Moran as the bride, and further in the mixed-up proceedings are those 2 master clowns, Stan Laural and Oliver Hardy. Welcome to Mail Call, Laural and Hardy.
Thank you, Lucille.
Who's that?
Well, that's Lucille Ball.
Ball?
That's right, Ball.
Can I bounce her on my knee?
Why, no, I'm surprised at you, Stanley. Ever since I told you about girls, you've been chasing them.
Oh, I've chased them before, but I never knew why.
Anyhow, you apologize to Miss Ball. Tell her you don't want to bounce her on your knee.
I don't.
No, you don't.
What's the matter? Have I broken my leg or something?
Oh, you're impossible.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Hardy. Mr. Laural meant no harm.
I'm not so sure.
Me either. I'll tell you right now.
Will you keep still?
Oh, let's get on with the play, shall we? The wedding night, fellas. The scene is Las Vegas, Nevada. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. The groom, the bride, and the best man are approaching the cottage of a justice of the peace on the outskirts of town. Curtain. Music.
Well, the justice of the peace is right up here, Stanley. Just think, in a few minutes, you and Patsy will be one.
One what?
One husband and one wife.
Well, that makes 2.
Oh, shut up.
Will you 2 can that chatter? I want to get this wedding over with.
Do you feel all right, sweetheart?
I certainly do. I feel fine.
Not you, Patsy. Now, come on and let's go. Ouch, my foot. Will you watch where you're going?
Well, I can't see a thing with this veil on. I can't see a thing.
You don't wear the veil. The bride wears it. Here, put it on, Patsy.
Thank you, Ollie.
Did you get her some orange blossoms for her hair like I told you to?
Well, I couldn't find the orange blossom, so I got some oranges instead.
Yeah, real oranges. Look.
Oh, so that's what's hanging in front of your eyes.
Uh-huh.
How do you keep them there?
She's got bags for them.
Will you keep still? Now, let's go in.
Ollie.
What?
I'm scared.
Scared of what?
Well, I'm going to marry Patsy. We've only been going steady for 12 years, and you know how it is.
Now, don't be nervous. Take a little shot of this.
What is it?
16-year-old prune punch. It'll bolster you right up. Here.
Thank you, Ollie. Oh, boy, that's good. Thank you, Ollie. Here's the bottle.
Well, where's the cork?
What cork?
The cork that was in the bottle.
Oh, I thought that was a prune pit, and I swallowed it.
Oh, say, will you please ring the bell and stop wasting my time?
Okay.
Ring it louder. We've got to wake the justice up.
What's the matter? Is he dead or something?
Here, I'll ring it. That's the way to do it.
Oh! What happened?
What's going on here? What's all the racket?
We'd like to get married if it's not too much trouble.
Not too much trouble. Getting a guy up at this hour of the night?
What are you spoken about? We're up.
The cork's up, too.
Now I can take my finger out of this bottle.
Well, as long as I'm up, come on in. Well, are you coming in or not?
Oh, yes,
Sure,
yes.
we'll be right
We're
in.
coming in, yeah.
Now, which is which here?
Well, this is she, and that's it.
My goodness, young lady, where did you get that veil you're wearing?
From my father.
He keeps bees, Judge.
Young man, you're very fortunate to have a girl like this. My dear, you have lovely orange eyes.
Thank you, Judge. Have one?
No, thanks.
I'll have one, if you don't mind.
You can eat later.
Now, miss, I'll have to fill out this certificate. What's your name, please?
Patsy Moran.
What?
Moran. M-O-R-O-N.
Oh!
What's that for?
Now, you keep out of this. Now, what's your name?
My name, Laural. But call me Stanley for short.
And where were you born?
Born, Bridge, Minnesota.
Bridge, Minnesota?
Yeah. On the bridge, right between St. Paul and Minneapolis. You know, I'll never forget that morning. All the cars that were coming
Well, let's
around
go.
and-
I want to get back to bed. Now, young lady, do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
And you, Stanley for short, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife?
I don't think so.
Why not?
I've taken a dislike to her.
Oh, Stanley, you brute. Oh.
I can't help it, Patsy. I just...
Stanley,
What, Ollie?
you came out here to get married, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You took poor little Patsy away from her mother, her home.
Yes, I know, but...
You stand her up at the altar. Only a cad would do that.
Young man, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Fine. Now, young woman, do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband?
I should say not.
Why not?
I've taken a dislike to him.
Well, can you beat that?
Why, you two little whippersnappers? I'll take the both of you and wring your neck.
Come on, let's get out of here. This is another fine mess you've gotten me into. Now look, Patsy, you came out here to get married, didn't you?
Sure.
You took poor little Stanley away from me. You broke up my home. You brought him all the way here to Las Vegas.
Yes, I know.
And when you get here, you leave him standing at the altar. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now kiss and make up. Not me, Stanley. Now, come on and let's go in.
Ollie,
What?
how about another shot?
Not now.
Make it two.
Wait till after you're married.
Surprise?
Surprise? Why, you...
Calm down, Judge. Now everything is all set.
Oh, it is, huh?
Yep.
Let's step right in, folks.
Thank you, Judge.
Now, stand before me. Do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
And do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Then I won't marry you!
Why not?
Because I've taken a dislike to the whole bunch of you.
But, Judge!
Get out of here!
Well, it looks like back to the laundry for me.
Ollie, how about that shot you promised me? Remember?
I'm glad you reminded me. Here it is.
Thank you, Patsy Moran, Edgar Kennedy, Stan Laural, and Oliver Hardy for a splendid contribution to American dramatic radio.